What is up, kings and queens? It is down to Crypto TA here on the Coin King channel. The Coin King is not with us today, but I will be covering the Ethereum chart with you guys. So in previous videos that we did, we talked about a possible head and shoulder scenario playing out here on Ethereum, right shoulder, head, left shoulder. That has been invalidated based on the price action over here. We're just kind of spreading out here. We did go higher than this previous price point over here. So that is off the tables. I will no longer be looking for price to come down to 12, 1100 just yet. Just yet, but we are still hitting a major area of resistance. You can use this trend line right here to capture that resistance right here. You can also use this pink line right here to capture this resistance right here. We've had quite a few touches in this area right here. We kind of struggled to even make this high right here that we did when we came in right there. We fell below, we came up, we got rejected there. And now we're back up here at this line once again, waiting to break through. So it is still a possibility that we can get a pullback right here, but I will not be looking for a pullback any longer, at least not at this point. I'll be waiting until we get some divergence and then we get a pullback, and that's going to be over here on the daily time frame. Okay, that's just talking about the daily time frame right now. So once we start to pull up here, once we start to print a higher high on our oscillator, and we're still putting in this lower high here, I'll be looking for the pullback. That's somewhere around 1800-ish region for Ethereum on the daily time frame. Now there is another scenario that I'm looking for on Ethereum. It's actually two scenarios that I'm looking at on Ethereum. I'm going to give them both to you, okay? So following this, this breakthrough, this resistance right here, getting a pullback due to us printing a divergence, a higher high on the oscillator and a lower high on price action. I'll be looking for price to come into this trend line. Now that was something that we were looking for back over here to happen with price, but we didn't quite get there. I'm just going to turn that off and jump over here on the weekly time frame. Zoom in. So this trend line right here, these long dashes right here, this is our main trend line. And again, a lot of people were calling for price to pull into this trend line back over here. It did not happen, but we got our first touch point right here, which is our highest price on Ethereum, which is $4,868. Then we got our second touch right here. And so next week, I'll be looking for that third touch to happen on Ethereum. Now, if it doesn't happen next week, then I'll be looking at the following week, but I definitely do see it happen. I know we have the merge coming up and a lot of people are looking for price to dump, but I wouldn't be looking for that to happen just yet until we get to this area of resistance right here. Now that could put Ethereum in a bit of a pickle with a double top. That is very possible that we get a double top right there, and then we get that pull back into those lower price regions that I was mentioning before. But there is that second scenario that I was mentioning playing out on Ethereum. Now this is on a even higher time frame on Ethereum, and that is going to be our monthly chart here. So just spread that baby out right there for everybody, and let me turn off some of the noise right here. All right, so what we have here is, you can see right here, we're at a crossroad right here where Ethereum has pulled into this 20 period moving average. Now, price action with Ethereum tends to respect this 20 period moving average. You look over here, anytime we were above it, we continue higher. We had a few areas right here where we came down and price got sucked back up into it and back above it. And then anytime that we were below it, we rallied down lower. We started to come into it right here, didn't quite happen, but when you get right here and we pull directly into it, something else happened on this oscillator down here. We got a crossover, and that is a very bullish indication for me in terms of price action for Ethereum and us getting back up there into the 3s and 4s in price. Okay, so just zoom right in right here for you guys to see that. But we got this crossover right here. And the last time we got a crossover on this chart was back over in here around December. And that is when price came a tumbling down. As you can see right over here, we came under this 20 period moving average right here. And we continued to print under this 20 period moving average and came down. We came up right here, but we did not get a crossover on this oscillator. And we continued to come down once again. Came close right here, but still no crossover. And then finally, we got a crossover on this oscillator right here at this moment in time. Again, I feel like this is a very bullish signal for Ethereum, and we can see those threes and fours happening once again on Ethereum. And we can also see that rally for the altcoins. I didn't see. I did not see an altcoin rally. Did you see one? There was some coins that pumped, but for the most part, we did not get the altcoin rally. And I'm hoping that this plays out right here. We close above. We start printing candles up above here. And yeah, Ethereum brings these altcoins right along with it. Now, the question was asked. I'm not going to play around with BTC, but the question was asked, if Ethereum rallies and Bitcoin doesn't, does Bitcoin become an altcoin? I'll leave that for the Coin King to answer. He'll talk about that when he gets a chance to get on here and do a video. But really bullish. I'm bullish on that. Take some time to play out, people. It is a monthly chart, so it will take some time to play out. But again, back over here on the weekly, I will be looking for price to continue upwards. Won't be getting that dump just yet. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna pull up into this trend line right here. We're either gonna pull back right here. We're gonna break right on through this thing because of what I just showed you over there on that monthly chart. So just be aware of that. DCA, dollar cost average. And remember to take some money off the table whenever we come into major areas of resistance. I don't know how many times I can repeat that. Remember to take some money off the table whenever we come into some major areas of resistance. That way you're not left holding an empty bag. Okay. All right. So that's all I really had to share with you guys, just to update and let you know that Head and Shoulders has been invalidated. I am looking for higher price targets on Ethereum. We will get back on here probably tomorrow. If not, I will post some things on my Twitter account. I will definitely put some pics up from this video on my Twitter account at Down to Crypto TA, and at the Coin King 1980 will also be following up with you guys. To hit the like, it helps with the algorithm. It helps with me sitting here taking my time to go over this too. So before you leave, if you came here and you watched this video, I humbly ask that you hit the like button. It is greatly appreciated. Hit the subscribe button if you want to continue to see more content from myself and the Coin King, and hit the share button if you're feeling generous enough to want other people to make money too. All right, guys, until next time, thank you.